All right. I don't know what in the ghetto is going on here, but we're just gonna ignore it.
Have you smiled yet today?
So what?
Sophia.
So what?
Sophia.
So what? Sophia DJ.
What's up, y'all? I hope you were able to smile today. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and joining me in my channel. You know the vibes. Over here, we like to go, grow, and glow. So if that's something that you're interested in, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. Today, I'm bringing you a story time. It is fresh off the press. Today is November 10th. Wednesday of 2020, and I had my very first field trip as a first year teacher. Now, for those of you that aren't teachers, this is a really, really big milestone because that means that I have successfully took people's children out into the public, into the streets, onto the train, and into a space, and brought them back to school and sent them home safely. The way that they came is the way that they left. And for me, that is a huge accomplishment because I could barely get myself to and from school safely. So, yes, thank you. Hold the applause, hold the applause. But I just wanted to give you a little story time and also document and capture the day. So this is a really big deal, and it was actually very, very eventful, but very, very worth it. So stay tuned to the end, and I will be able to give you an update too of what's to come. So most of you already know we've been in a pandemic for a year and a half, and this year has been really rough, and students haven't been in school for a really, really long time, let alone having to have a physical, like in-person field trip. So today was that day. Me and my grade level partner, we teach fourth grade. So we took the fourth grade to a field trip to the public library, and we did a map activity with them at the library, and they had the chance to explore. Now, here's the thing. This story time gets interesting and juicy because we literally almost missed the train. And so this is really the part that I want to like break down for y'all because today was honestly a hot mess. So I sent the permission slips home, and on the permission slips I read that we were going to leave the school at 9:35. Mind you, we're taking the train, not a school bus, not an Uber, the public train. So over here I'm already a little nervous because I don't even know this neighborhood. I don't even know how to get to the destination that we needed to get to from the school because again, I'm new here. I'm new to the neighborhood, I'm new to the school, I'm new to teaching, I'm new to all of this. So there's a lot of responsibility and pressure on me. In my mind, I already messed up because I read that we were going to leave the school at 9:35. We were supposed to leave at 9:25. So in the morning, I'm trying to get my students ready, trying to give them their lunches. They're complaining as usual because it's a school lunch and they don't want to carry the school lunch, but it's mandatory that we give them a school lunch. Even if they don't eat it, they have to take it. So I'm over here trying to distribute lunch and getting them in line to line up. Half of them don't have bags. The other half doesn't have lunch boxes that can fit the school lunch in it. So they're complaining saying, we have to carry this. I'm like, yes, you got to hold your lunch. It's not a big deal. We will have a place to put it down when we get there. Like, just, hurry up because I'm trying to get us through the door. My grade level partner, she leaves. She sends another staff member up to my classroom to grab me, telling me that we gotta go. In my head, we're on time because I said we're supposed to leave at 9:35. Nah, fam, we're supposed to leave at 9:25 to catch our train. So about 9 minutes passed and we ain't leave the building yet. So another staff member came in and was like, "Oh, your grade level partner is waiting for you. Like, she took her class and she's already outside. They're gonna try to hold the train." And in my head, I'm like,
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. No, no.
hold the train? First of all, how you finna hold a train? A whole train for a whole class that ain't even there. Like, you finna jump on the tracks and stand in front of it? Like, how's this gonna work, bruh? I'm panicking slowly inside, and I'm like, okay, we gonna be right over. So I quickly text my grade level partner, like, on my way, and I'm rushing the kids out of the school. Then we get to the front door downstairs, and tell me why the school secretary comes out of the office and is like, "Do you have your permission slips?" I'm like, bruh, yeah, I got the permission slips, but can't you see I'm in a rush here? So I'm trying to leave, and I'm over here fumbling with my papers and my clipboard and stuff, trying to get the field trip papers and permission slips to give it to her. I give it to her, but then she's like, "Oh, it's stapled, so I can't really make the copies right now. Also, did you post your attendance?" Bruh, when I tell you, I'm like, "No, I didn't post my attendance." She's like, "Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I see you're in a rush. I'm going to post it for you." She's like, "Is anyone absent?" I'm like, "No, everybody's here. So nobody's going to be absent for a field trip. So everybody's here." We are booking it. Like, we're running out of the door at this point because I'm getting a text from my grade level partner like, "Where are you? Where are you? We're about to be like across the street to where the train tracks is." The station is right by the school, but you have to cross this busy intersection in order to get there. So, yo, I turn around to my class. I'm like, fourth graders, we gonna have to run. They look at me like, what? Miss DJ, run? Like, how am I supposed to run? Yo, I'm like, we gonna figure it out today. So we dart out the front door and we turn right. We run down the street. Tell me why. Cars are looking. I'm eating some chips. I ain't eat all damn. Cars are looking at us like, yo, what is this lady doing running in the street with these 15 kids? Yeah, we gonna look crazy today, but again, we can't miss this train, because if we miss this train, we're basically missing the field trip. And my kids are mad hyped about this field trip. I am not about to be that teacher that promised them a field trip, but we didn't get to the field trip because we missed the freaking train. So we're booking it, and then I see the class ahead of us, and they're already like a good 300 yards ahead of us. And I'm like, bro, are we really finna like run this far across this busy intersection and catch this train? Because I'm hearing the train's already pulling up in the distance. I'm like, this is a tragedy. So we get to the end of the street. Boom. It's a green light. So we gotta wait before we even cross the intersection. And this intersection makes no sense. I kid you not. It's a three-way intersection. The ways that are perpendicular, them things are green at the same time. But there's only like a 10-second window where all of the lights are red. So we're waiting dumb long while the train is literally pulling up and the class in front of me is already on the tracks ready to get into the train. So the light turns red. I put my body in front of the road and I tell my kids,
run.
Like, book it, like, as fast as you can. So they're running, they're screaming. Half of them are laughing. Half of them are almost crying because they can't, like, keep up. And I'm like, I don't know what you got to do. You got to fly at this point because the train is right here and we're all the way over here. We need to be over there. So we got to go. I'm pushing kids along, trying to get them to cross the street before anyone gets run over when the light turns green. And they start running down the wrong way. Bro, tell me why the person that was leading the line went down to the right and we were supposed to go to the left after we crossed the street to go down the ramp. So they were about to end up on the wrong side of the tracks. So I had to call all of them back. I'm looking crazy. I'm over here waving myself like, yo, we're supposed to go this way. Come over here, come over here. At this point, people judging me like, I know this person is not responsible for these people. And the kids are like, what? So they turn around and they start running the other way to get to the tracks to join the other class. I'm like,
y'all saw the class in front of us go this way, and y'all gonna go this way. I didn't tell you to go that way. You need to go this way. So
we're running. And the train is there. And I see the conductor standing on the side, just waiting, arms crossed like this. So we're running down the ramp. And the conductor's like, are these your kids? And I'm like, yeah, that's mine. And I'm still running past them. And they're like,
You gotta hurry up because the train has been sitting here for 5 minutes and y'all about to miss the train.
I'm like, we can see that, bro. Like, you telling us we about to miss the train. You see us running and you trying to have a conversation about how we about to miss the train. Make it make sense, please. So we're running. My heart's racing. Their heart's racing. I got kids dropping their lunches. They're dropping them on the floor. I'm holding a clipboard and my backpack, so I can't do anything about it. I hear water bottles rolling on the ground. Like, it is a hot mess. But we eventually get to the end of the train tracks. The other fourth grade class and my grade level partner, like, shout out to y'all, first of all, because she held it down for us. When she said she was going to hold that train, she was literally standing in the doorway where you got to board it and was like not going to move until we were there. So all the kids get like stampeded and like pushed into the train, but they're all rowdy and loud and stuff. Half of them have their jackets hanging off, and then we're actually forgetting that like there are regular people on this train but trying to mind their business, and we're up in here screaming like, oh my god, we almost missed the train. Oh, it was the absolute ghetto, but we made it. Okay, so we made it onto the train. We sit down and I explained to the class like, all right, like the worst part is over. I know this was very eventful and it's only been like 10 minutes and we didn't even get to the field trip yet, but you know, we're here, everyone's safe, everyone's on the train, and we made it. So the conductor closes the doors, we pull off. Yo, the reactions of the kids on the train was so freaking cute. Even though some of them have ridden the train before, like, you could just tell that they've been cooped up way too long, because their amazement at just being able to look out the window as the train was going by was like through the roof. They were so astonished, and it was honestly so cute to see how innocent and excited they were just to be riding on a stuffy train. Like, you know what? If this is what brings you joy, go for it. Like, I'm glad that you're actually enjoying school for once. So we get to the library downtown, and on our way off the train, students are noticing like the regular people, and it's good for their exposure, but like there's some people that are struggling with substance abuse, and like we walk past some homeless people, and the kids are like pointing, staring, they're like whispering to each other, and me and my grade level partner is like, it's okay, like people are sick, some of them don't have houses, like we're just gonna keep it moving, stay together, don't get too distracted, don't be too loud, don't be judging, We just got to keep it moving. But they were so surprised. I know it's really hard to understand how much 9 and 10-year-olds don't understand yet about the world, but it's like, I don't know. It was amazing. So my kids they left the map center and they left lunch, and after lunch they got to go to the children's library and they did like a little scavenger hunt to try to figure out if they could find books. Now, if my students are watching this, I apologize ahead of time, but there was one student who, they fell down the stairs, and that was a moment that I was like, yo, I really hope that we can make it home and like back to the school in one piece, because now I got kids falling down the stairs in a public library on a field trip. Like, this can't happen. This can't be happening. The kid was okay. She fell down maybe like 2-3 steps. I made sure she was all right. She got right back up. All she did was just like, she said someone behind her in line stepped on her shoe, and that's why she tripped. At that moment, I was just like, I need to get everyone home safe. On our way there, we see more substance abusers, and one guy literally has his pants down, and he's like screaming into a trash can. And the kids are like, yo, what's man's over here doing? Like, he's bugging. And me and my grade level partner is like, let's go to catch our train. We got somewhere to be. I know this is a lot right now, but right now is not the time to try to figure out why this man is bugging. So, yes, and let's go. Afterwards, we explained to them, like, some people are sick, and there's different types of sick. Doesn't mean tummy ache sick. It means, like, your body's just not functioning in the way that it's supposed to. So the person that we saw was sick, and we don't judge, and we just hope for the best, and we move on about our day. Lo and behold, we get off the train. Now, at this point, my kids are like, my legs hurt. I can't walk no more. We've been walking all day. We got science after this, and they just was ready to go home. But unfortunately, we couldn't go home. So we entered into the school and we resumed the day as normal. When we got there, I let them debrief the field trip. I was like, show me on a scale of from 1 to 5. Like, did you enjoy it? Why? And what could we have done better? And they were very honest and knowledgeable about, like, yeah, we was a bit rowdy. We were a lot excited. Some people was pushing people. People got hurt. I broke my water bottle, all of the above. But, next time we'll do better to try to be good listeners, and we'll try to hold our excitement and follow directions. So that was the end of the field trip, and kids went home really, really happy. They were really excited and satisfied with the trip. And honestly, just knowing that we got back safely, we didn't miss our train, and the students enjoyed themselves, like, that's a win-win-win. Lo and behold, that's the story time about my eventful day. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, so we get the day off. I'm about to go to DC, take a trip. So now, updates about where I've been and what's going on my channel. I did promise you all that I was going to continue my apartment series, because you have yet to see my empty apartment tour, and now obviously my furnished apartment tour. So those 2 videos have already been recorded. I kid you not, they're literally sitting on my computer waiting for me to edit it so I can upload it. So if you want to see the rest of my apartment journey and how I got to where I am right now, go ahead and spam the comments with house emojis. So I want to see as many house emojis as possible. And that lets me know that you ain't playing with me and that you waiting for me to upload my apartment tour. And alternatively, I also recorded my first day of school, and I never edited that either. So don't kill me. Instead, if you want to see that video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and spam the comments with the emoji with the nerd glasses, and that lets me know that you want to hear about my first day of school. With that being said, I'm gonna hop off. So thank you so much for tuning in and listening to this video. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up to let me know that it made you smile today. Make sure that you leave those comments down below, a house emoji for my apartment series and a nerd with glasses for my first day of school. And I promise you I will deliver once I see those comments. Cheers to new beginnings and happy endings. And always remember to go, grow, and glow. Bye.
Subscribe to Sophia DJ. Sophia DJ. Woohoo! Yay for no copyright. Thank you for watching.